Alright, hello. I'm back. It's 9:30. Actually, 9:20. Oh, there's snowballs. Please, anything but the snowballs. Those things caused quite a lot of pain last year. Actually, this year. But I guess, like, most of the pain was inflicted at this point. And then there was further pain caused. Because getting the first perfect snowman took me a while. But once I got it down, it was pretty consistent. I only messed up a couple times, but it's all a lot of RNG as well. So, yeah, that was the whole thing. Alright, so I'm back and selling by 9:30. I estimated that this is enough time. Said, I don't know when I'll be back. I don't know. I think, based on how long it took me to sell what I just did, I'll be done in half an hour. And I tried to give myself wiggle room on that. So, I'm hoping we're good. So we got to see a little bit of Pelly earlier, and we get to see a little Phyllis now. I mean, yeah, so we're already up 8 mil in the bank, which means that, like, we've accounted for 8 mil out of the 16 mil, so that means we're halfway. And that was under 20 minutes. Barely under 20 minutes, but still under 20. So I'm kind of hoping that I'll be done selling within, like, 25 minutes here. And if that's the case, then I think I'm good, you know? Won't take too long. 10 o'clock is when the store closes, obviously. And that's when we're hooped, as they say. But basically, it's just the turnips in that acre and then 2 more inventories in D1. I brought all but those 2 over throughout the week. I could have brought more over, and maybe I should have. But at the end of the day, it's not that big a deal at this point, honestly. Also, Wendell is still here. So I suppose I should deal with him just to get rid of him. But, because I don't want the next visitor to show up on Sunday. That would be annoying. So, I guess I'll deal with that. But that should only take, I don't know, another like 5-10 minutes. So we're probably still looking at least like a half hour here. Even if I finish turnips in 20, I'm probably still looking at like half hour. Also, Gulliver. Still need to find him this week. So it's either today or tomorrow. And we'll find out which day soon. But yeah, I'm happy to make money. I'm not thrilled about it being today of all days, but at the end of the day, it's not that big a deal. You know, we're doing okay. It's not terrible. Could be worse, I guess, is kind of what I'm saying. You know, like, sure, I didn't buy as much as I usually do, but I don't have the time I usually do. So it's a good thing that I didn't buy as much, because then I'd be losing, probably, because I probably wouldn't have the time to sell everything. Actually, no, there's no way that I would have time to sell everything. I should run money down at some point soon, to be honest. Yeah, so I mean, there's still a handful here, but it's not that much, you know? Like, there's not that much. I think we're okay. I mean, usually I like to say that, like, 1 hour of buying equates to 1 hour of selling. But more often than not, recently, that's not quite been true. I guess after, like, as it goes on, maybe it's not a linear equation, you know? Now, as time goes on, it does seem to take longer, and I don't know if that's, like, a lack of focus, or if it's just, like, obviously, like, I guess there's just too many different factors, right? Like, price is one thing. Price is a big thing. How many inventories, but that's dictated not only by price, but like how much time I put in. So I guess there's just a lot for it to be a simple thing. You can't just make a simple statement. That's for sure. Okay, 9:35, 25 minutes to go before the store closes. I think we're fine. Honestly, I think like the short little like 17-minute stream earlier was very important. If I didn't do that, I don't think I would have time here. So I'm glad I made that call, because I think that was the right call. And then, yeah, I can chill for a couple days. And then Sunday, I really have to think about it. Because again, the raffle. I mean, if I look through... Can I look through this easily? Now. So we had a couple... November, the raffle happened during the weekend. So that was not a concern. October, the raffle. I bought during the raffle week. I bought nearly 5 mil during that raffle. We have no idea what happened. I didn't see anything. It was not decreasing that week, and we didn't get the Friday price. So it could have been a Friday spike. And then September was... So I guess the raffle hasn't been a factor lately. I mean, it was in October, but September and November, no raffle during the week. And then August... Where's August? Was August also there? Or am I getting... No, sorry, August is the one. So September and October had raffles going on. The September week, it was a decrease, and I only spent 1 mil. So I lost a little bit of money there, but not much. And then August, yeah, that one was whatever. And then July, I spent 5.3 mil, and I got who knows what, because we didn't see anything. I did make money that week, like 2 mil maybe. That was like the one week where I actually made profit on a non-spike, because it went up every day. So I bought it 123, and it went up to 172 on the Friday, which is pretty nice. Because that 2 mil is like, that gives you a safety net if you lose money another week. And then June was a decrease, and that was I don't know if I didn't buy or not. I don't have a price marked down there, and I don't know if that means that I didn't buy or I did buy. And then honestly, like, most of my big turn-up stuff has been from June onwards. So basically, well, the gist of where I'm trying to go with this is that every time I've bought turnips since June, the raffle has kind of shafted me. Or at least the raffle week has just been bad, It's either been like an immediate decrease or nothing. So, I don't know. I don't have high hopes for this weekend. This is kind of where I'm going with this. No high hopes whatsoever. Going back, look at June. June was an immediate decrease. I did say that already. May, it was also a decrease on that week. That fell on the Friday. No, it fell on the Saturday. Okay, so May, like, I had nothing to lose. May was, like, a good one, But no good. Because, I mean, it was a decrease. April, who knows? I didn't buy much. I only bought, like, 3 inventories. It was 500k. Again, first half of the year, I was still getting my footing with turnips, and I didn't spend as much every week. I would say the second half, I really upped my game. Okay, I freaked out from seeing turnips here for a second, but I'm like, oh, no, wait, that's expected. Don't worry. That's good. Okay, so I haven't done any of this yet, but basically I always like to replenish the acres with money. I've been just primarily focusing on the faster stuff to sell, so I haven't bothered with any of this. But we are running low on turnips up at the store, so now is a good time to get these. And I am feeling pretty confident that we can sell everything. So I'm going to grab all these. We've got some money dropped there. There's still all these ones. So it should just be those ones. Should be one more inventory left there. Right, so we drop the money. We can go drop some of these turnips, and then do that again. And then all the turnips will be in place. It's 9:40, still got 20 minutes left. Feel pretty good about that. Sacred doesn't have that many left, you know? I feel like we're fine. I think we're gonna be okay. So that's the right amount. We still have 7. Cool. Looking at April, yeah, so that was just a nothing, but I didn't buy that much. March, I bought another, that was 500k again, and that was decreasing immediately. And February, I didn't buy any, and nothing happened. And then January, nothing. Okay, you know what? It's actually hilarious. Every raffle week has just basically sorry, can I, like, not talk to him over and over again? That's kind of annoying. Yeah, it's actually hilarious how every raffle week has just, like, scammed me, basically. I didn't realize it was that bad. You know, normally I'm, like, apprehensive. I'm like, ooh, I don't want to buy that much during a raffle week. You never know. But, like, looking at it, based on that, I don't think I've ever profited from a raffle week. Which is crazy, to be honest. It's like the game's telling me to save my money. Like, no, chill, dude. You don't have to worry about this. I don't think I meant to deposit that, but we're gonna run with it for now. I was trying to clear. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm switching up strategies here. Don't mind me. But yeah, so tomorrow will be very quick. If anything, maybe I'll be able to gyroids. If it stops snowing tomorrow, I'll look for gyroids. And then, assuming I get Wendell dealt with today, the next visitor will be here on Saturday. If Gracie came back twice in 1 week, that'd be pretty cool. I'd be pretty happy about that. If Gracie comes back next week, that's also cool with me. I'm a little worried about whatever happened on New Year's. Last year on New Year's, Red was supposed to show up, and then he never showed up, and I feel like New Year's just, like, superseded him. Maybe? Question mark? I don't really know how that worked, but if it's, like, Gracie on New Year's, and then she doesn't show up because of New Year's, I'd be pretty bummed. You know, that'd be unfortunate. It's crazier with Red, because I had not seen him up until that point. It's like a month in, it's like, yo, where's Red? And he's like, oh, I'm gonna show up, and then he didn't show up. And then it took weeks for him to show up again. They go through phases like that, you know, and you'll see, like, one just over and over and over again. You're like, I don't need to see Katrina 4 weeks in a row, thank you very much. Get her out of here. Oh, I'm muted. That's unfortunate. I think I was muted for the past, like, 2 minutes. Embarrassing. I was just talking numbers. Did I say anything important? I said, like, we still need, like, 2 more inventories of money to replenish the acres that we're working with. Because I took money from here. And I think I took a full 450k. You can see Wendell's foot right there. Fun fact. I don't think I have enough money for this acre, actually. Gotta sneeze. The sneeze snuck away. Gone. But I can still feel it. It messed me up. Don't you just hate it when you're like, oh, I'm gonna sneeze, and then it just is gone? Did I just cough a bunch on mic? What am I doing? I thought I muted. I meant to. I apologize if I just did that. So I went and deposited that just because I was getting like too much extra, and I feel like it would have been awkward to like drop. But maybe I would have been able. Maybe I would have been fine. I don't know. Who cares? I don't. We are getting down to the wire here. We're gonna start hearing the closing music real soon. I don't know how many inventories are actually left. I can tell you that like I need 1 more inventory to like drop. I needed to drop like 10 bags in 1 acre and then 1 bag in the other. That's like not even all the bags that would be in my inventory. So I'm gonna sell these, and then on the last one I'll go and drop it. And then assuming everything's good, the banks should balance out. So the price is 744 today, correct? Hopefully I'm not wrong. Looking at my turnip numbers, it's the sheet, I mean, 603.8. That's where I started. Let's add like almost 14 mil to that. And that's where we should end. We're at 616.3. Which is almost 13. Almost 13 mil. So that tells me we have like 2 or 3 inventories left. I'm hoping I'm right. Because it is 9:50. I have 10 minutes to go. I think, is that an inventory, or do I need 1 more? Oh, that's good. I think that's 3. So yeah, I mean, I think we have just enough time. It's been 21 minutes now. So yeah, whatever, you know? I'll take it. I didn't buy that much because of everything else that happened. But at the end of the day, it worked out for the best. Because there's no way I could have sold more than this. This is already, like, pushing in. I'm already down to the wire here. I'm gonna finish with, like, 5 minutes to spare. So there you go. I'm officially up 13 in the bank. If you want to know how much I should actually have, I could do the math. And I'll want to, but I'll do it. $13.6, I believe. I did not enter the correct number, but I entered something very close to the correct number. And you know what? That's good enough for me. I think that's... Yep. Okay, great. And it's 9:51. Yeah, so we're still good. Still good. So yeah, 13.685. We're like just over 13. So then this should put us at, you know, 13.5-ish. And according to this, we need like another 2. And if I make 500 from an inventory, and 450 is how many I keep in bags, and I need to drop 11 bags. That means I have 4 bags, which is 120k. And then I'll have 70. So that's 200k left over. So yeah. Yeah, the numbers seem to line up. So we'll be at like 617.5, maybe? 5 something, I think. Anyway, 9:52. So I guess I'll sell the last inventory with like, I don't know, 7 minutes to spare. Not as dramatic as 5. Sure, I'll accept that. And then I have some other business to attend to here. I'm hoping I can get that done as fast as possible. There you go, another full inventory of 7. That's pretty cool. Is that how it will work out? If I say 14 times 50, that's how many bunches of turnips I would sell today. That's 210. Sorry, yeah, 210. Divide that by 7, we get 30. I don't like that. That says 30. Even. Even. This shouldn't be even. I sold 6 to begin with. Sorry, in my earlier stream today, the first inventory I sold, I did not have room to accommodate all the money I would make from 7, which is what I can do when I have no money in my wallet. So I only sold 6. Okay, so we'll drop that. Drop 1 more. There you go. That's perfect. Now, every time I took turnips out of this acre, I made sure I had a full inventory. So that is not a concern. There should be no more turnips in this acre. Every time I ferried them back and forth, I took full inventories. Which means that there's a single bunch of turnips somewhere around there. Unless I'm wrong. Also, I just want to state this. I have not stated this enough. When I first did, we're going to talk to Bill over real quick, just because I see him here. And I have a little bit of time. But when I first started this in the winter, I didn't do too many turnips, and I was doing turnips, and I didn't buy that many, so I was dropping them away from like the bushes or the clovers or the fields, whatever you want to call them. And now, because I'm utilizing like full acres, the snow is actually a problem. Like, it's white, it makes the turnips blend in, and then if it's in the little fields, you can't even see them sometimes. Like, maybe you get like a couple pixels of green from the stalk, which is just ridiculous. Tiger bobblehead, we don't need that, by the way. Okay, so Gulliver's done. Don't have to worry about him tomorrow. That's just shortened tomorrow. So we're going to run up here. Again, I dropped all the money, so all my acres are good. Again, I only bought from a single inventory, which is not like me. Last weekend, rather. Sorry. Because of just how the day was going. I'm going to dig this up just for fun. And you can't stop me. Alright, it was not worth it. But that's fine. Alright, so I know where Wendell is. We'll deal with him later. But like I said, I always try to move things in full inventories so that I know nothing gets lost. I think that's the best strategy. But, again, that means that something is dropped here. Because if it's supposed to be 30 equal inventories and I just sold an inventory of 7 to begin with, does that not seem wrong? There it is. See? See? I do math. I know math. This is why I like to sell exclusively in inventories of 5. But obviously you only do that when you're making big profit. If you can sell more at a time, why wouldn't you? It's just, when you do it as 5, every time you sell in a number of 5. Inventories are 15 slots. So if you're selling 5, inventory's 3 trips. And it will always be that, you know? So that part's nice. I like that. It's consistent. It's great. And usually, if you're selling that many, then there's like no chance that your wallet would be a problem. Unless you had a really full wallet, which I never do. So not a problem. Anyway, let's put this in the bank. $58K. I like that number. That's a good number. I like that number. Let's just stick with that. I'm not using a lot of money right now anyway, so this money will probably chill for a while. So December 25th, 6/17, 550,000. We are up 13.7 mil. It's a little bit more than what I said, but not by that much. So we're all good. Okay, so right now I just have to deal with Wendell. I copy that number and I put that in the bank. It's not really change the amount of weeks that I need for most of the weeks because of the small number. Like if the 4 mil, I still need 3, but it does like shrink the date. Current date? It's today. Why is current date only the 26th? What's up with that? That ain't right. Oops, that's a shovel, my guy. Alright. Okay, I mean, I feel pretty good about this. We got everything done with minutes to spare. I did lose track of one bunch of turnips in the field, but I used math. And you know, that's a good thing. It told me that I was missing. And because of the way I do things in very specific manners so that I know, just so I know things for certain. Like, you know, it's like, oh, I only take inventories that are full. So if there's no full inventory there, there's not going to be a single one left over. And it's things like that that help you, like, easily keep track of things, even if you forget or misplace things. So those systems, key. Anyway, it's been half an hour. Let me go talk to Funny Walrus Man. And then I will deal with him on 2 other characters. And he'll get out of here. I'll figure out who the next person is, and then I will leave. I'm gonna drop that at a later date. But while I'm here, I'm dropping this. Again, I just do this to get rid of Wendell. Right? It does significantly speed up the process. Do I want to deal with Wendell? Not really, because it involves using 2 other characters. That's like 5 to 10 minutes of time. It is a little extra. However, if I do this, he leaves today, and then that decides the next visitor for Saturday. You know, that's nice. Otherwise, if I didn't do this, then when I load the game tomorrow, Friday, it would pick the next visitor, and that would be 2 days from then, so it would be Sunday. And then it would be on Sunday. And Sunday visitors kind of annoying, honestly. Not really what I'm going for. I don't like to reload the game a bunch on Sundays because it shuffles the patterns. And lately the patterns have been very good to me. Towards the beginning, sometimes I shuffled the patterns or I reloaded. And then I like to think that I got bad luck then. And now it's like I'm respecting the luck that it's being given to me. And I'm, you know, being rewarded for it or some nonsense like that. So yeah, I don't really want to... I try to avoid doing things on Sunday like that. Also because like I already have enough going on Sunday. I don't need more. Let's... Hold up. Where's my fishing rod? Alright, let's get this wrapped up. Did I really skip through the... We're D2. Okay, let's get over there. Alright, 36 minutes. We'll wrap in about 40. It's not bad, honestly. Could be worse. Uh-huh. Try it again. I don't really need to put the rod away in my letters right now. I guess I was doing that to save space for the gyroids, but I'm not going to have that many gyroids at this point, so I'm not too worried. D2. Ooh. Okay, he is down here. I played the game correctly. I should have dropped the wallpaper so I could put that away. because I have it all in like A1 in the corner, and it blocks off potential like gyroid spawns or whatever, which is nice, but I didn't drop it on my second character, so I'll have to do that another day. Oh, I got excited about... That's annoying. Okay, so Saturday, Sahara will be here, which means Sahara will be gone on Sunday, which means the next person will show up on Tuesday. Okay, it's not great, but we'll make it work. There's like no room here, so I guess I'll just drop this over here awkwardly. Oh, I should have put that shirt downstairs. Didn't do any of that stuff. Too many things. Not enough time. I'll deal with that soon. Alright, well, that's gonna do it for me today. So, we did have our little Christmas miracle. We got a spike. It's a white Christmas, and it ain't because of the snow, it's because of the stocks I'm selling. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. We're up 14 mil, it's not a lot. I only spent like 2 mil on the weekend, which is fine, because I didn't have much time, and I didn't have much time to sell today, so it all worked out, because, you know, it's 10 o'clock, store closed. Anyway, so we're up on that. Got rid of Wendell, Sahara's here. Yeah, I sped up the process of getting nothing, because Sahara is like the worst, because obviously like I can't get Sahara to leave, and it just eats up time, which is frustrating. Ideally the next visitor should be Monday, but whatever. Anyway, so yeah, that's that. It's snowing today. Maybe if it stops snowing tomorrow, that'd be cool. Gulliver showed up, didn't get anything new, so I'll be on tomorrow. Be very quick. We don't have to worry about turnips, don't have to worry about Gulliver, don't have to worry about a visitor. I'm just showing up to see if it stops snowing, basically, and if not, then I'll probably just leave. I'll get the store price and then leave. And then Saturday, same deal, because yeah, Sahara doesn't matter. And then Sunday, I don't know. Looking back on my raffle weeks, it hasn't been good to me, so I'm gonna assume that it's probably not gonna be good, but if the price is good, I'll bite. But we'll just wait and see. Anyway, I'm out. I'll be back tomorrow. Merry Christmas to those who celebrate. Happy holidays. Good night.